Shalom. First and foremost, call halal, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rahakwadash. That's all praises to the Heavenly Father in the name of His only begotten Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit, in the ancient Paleo Hebrew tongue. And double honors to our teachers, the beloved apostles and elders at Great Millstone who teach and rule well. And peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopeful elect you, Akim, pushing this word and truth and sincerity across the four winds of the earth, as well as the men, women, and children alike, the believers. Shalom. It's your brother Karaitazah coming with a quick lesson. Adawan Ratazah. Lord willing, I pray that it's edifying. And it's entitled, It's Not a Good Time to Be a Single Woman. And as you see right here, it says Trump seeks to cut $26 billion by ending Section 8 and replacing it with state-run housing aid programs. Replacing it with state-run programs. Let's get to this little quick video right here.
Let me tell you something. First, Trump passed a law where you can't buy junk food with food stamps no more. Now, Trump is proposing a plan to cut the Section 8 budget by $26.8 million. This means millions of people will be homeless in the U.S. And I mean homeless too, because the shelters finna be overcrowded and you can't get in where you fit in at when it's already overpacked with people that ain't on Section 8, and which will result in an immediate increase in violent crimes. Right now, it's about 2.3 million low-income.
He said, which will result in an immediate increase of violent crimes. All right? It's not a good time to be a single woman. It says 2.3 million low-income households. It's 2.3 million.
Households and over 5 million people living in Section 8 households. Now, if this bill is passed by Congress, the single mothers will be forced to the streets. Do y'all think Trump took a late night ride through the hood over there in O Block, or over down here in Miami by the Poker Bean, or over there goddamn Cali, Crenshaw somewhere, and saw them G-Wagons and them goddamn Range Rovers y'all be having parked in front of y'all Section 8 apartments? Do y'all think he done found out y'all got men living in them goddamn Section 8 houses illegally?
Yeah, and they already know that, and they've been knowing that. But so it's not just the women that are gonna be shit out of luck, that are dependent on this income, but and these benefits, but the men that live with them. There's a lot of people that's gonna take a blow that they can't recover from.
Do y'all think he trying to push people to stop depending on Uncle Sam and start trying to become a homeowner? Now, you do know it's illegal to be homeless in America. You can definitely go to jail for trespassing on other people's property. So I wonder what's gonna happen if they evict people out their Section 8 housing and they ain't got nowhere for them to go. It makes you wonder, where the hell them tax dollars going? Cause they cutting everything but their own pockets. And I wonder what the elderly gonna do, what the disabled gonna do, and what about them veterans that served in the service for the U.S. that's on Section 8 right now? What about the people that depended on that from yay high up until today now, and now they told they gotta get out? Bye. What they gonna do? Especially those with dementia, Alzheimer's, that ain't got no family members left to shack up with. What they gonna do? If people out here stealing milk, eggs, and Pampers to survive, can you imagine what they gonna do when they become homeless? But I'm gonna tell you what I'm about to do. I'm finna go.
What he say he finna do?
Go in there and put on my clothes and go to the goddamn shop and buy me some more choppers, cause it's about to get crazy out here. Y'all comment below. Do y'all think that this a good or a bad thing? Is Trump trying to force?
Okay. It's finna get violent. It's finna get crucial. Say here, housingwire.com. White House proposes elimination of Section 8 housing vouchers. The plan will also cap rental aid for able-bodied adults at 2 years. So after 2 years, they're saying people supposed to get on their feet. This is programs are meant to help them. But now after 2 years, that's it. So 40% cuts to rental assistance were included in a recent White House request to the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development. Okay, and I can't read the rest of it, but that's the point. We don't need to read the rest of it because it's simple and it's straight black and white on the on the wall. Now we're gonna get straight to the point of this lesson, which is about single so-called women that don't need men. Matter of fact, let's just play this.
She asks, why do
this quick video real quick.
All you had to do was shut the fuck up.
Hold on.
Get up, cuz. Putting it on you, G. Bro, I didn't go with you.
Hold on, Slocky. I don't know what that is. Let me go back.
Boosie
Alright,
asks
here we go, right here.
Keep the money.
just to take that 1K and go pay for a meetup with Chris Brown? How would a successful black man thrive with a woman on his arm that will call him bro and a bitch in the same sentence when they disagree?
All you had to do was shut the fuck up. All you had to do, you keep on fucking playing with me over and over and over and over and over and over again. You're gonna fucking learn. I promise you. Because I'm gonna fucking teach you. I promise I'm going to teach you, bitch.
The majority of black women were more like Simone Biles. The majority of them will be married. But the love and hip hop archetype of black woman is much more prevalent in our community.
I'm not that new. I'm not that new.
Why would a successful black man want to take his chances on that?
This is a huge red flag for me. All right. You know what's so crazy? I was gonna say men.
When white women, Asian women, and Latino women exist. The issue with black women is that there is not enough of them who are wife material.
Okay, and this ain't just directed at so-called black women, but that's the majority, all right, of what it's directed to, because they are the majority that are out of line and out of order, as you can see in the video. All right, and if the other nations are acting like that, that's because they learned it from the so-called black women. All right, now you got, of course, sisters in the truth that are sincere, that are sincere and serving the Lord. But hey, that's far and few. That's far and few, right? Most women are like this right here. Keisha, Big Shirley, all right? It says statues of random fat black women popping up worldwide. It don't matter if you fat, because even these women that are so-called in shape, the same mindset. Oh, I don't need a man. Matter of fact, let's go back to that video, man. I'm going to get some more on that video. Let's go to the beginning of it.
White women, were they raised to like white women? What do white women...
It ain't about hey, it is what it is. White women more peaceful, more submissive, obedient. And then what the sisters say, oh, the so-called sisters, black women, so-called, oh, well, go get one, go be with one then. Instead of adapting and trying to change and be a better woman, they're in solution to every problem is leave then. Go get you a white woman. I don't need no man. Fuck these niggas. Just listen to this woman right here.
Big ass in the camera and stuff, like men are gonna look at this and be like,
hold on. Let's rewind just take.
and are delusional about their own mate value.
do you think that when you shake ass in the camera and stuff, like men are gonna look at this and be like, that's a girl who I want to make my wife?
I don't give a fuck. Fuck you niggas. I date one of you niggas and I keep two in the chamber.
So
At all times. Fuck you niggas. I don't give a fuck.
Majority also love to berate, emasculate, and disrespect their men when they're in relationships with them.
I told you we should.
Because it ain't just about a bitch twerking or wearing weave, or you could be a hopeful elect woman, and you could be wearing a dress and a head wrap and all these different things, looking the part. But when you married to your husband and you dealing with your husband, are you playing the part? Are you dealing in order? That's what Yahweh Shem Yahushua is looking for. And the women that is not in order, which is the majority, is finna get slaughtered out here. Just paint it frankly and just clearly. They finna get slaughtered. Ain't nobody finna come to their aid. They single. They can make it on their own. They could do bad by themselves. They don't need no man. They strong enough to get through Jacob's trouble by themselves. Tomb Raider type bitches, right? These bitches with the mindset, oh, I'm a Tomb Raider woman. Okay, well, we gonna see. We gonna see then, man. Cause these are the final warnings that's going out to you women. When it all breaks loose, all hell break loose, it ain't gonna be no more warnings going out. That's it. So you could take these warnings that the men of the Lord, hopeful men of the Lord is putting out, or you don't need to, you don't have to. It don't matter. It don't matter if you do or not. Cause that's gonna be your judgment. You're gonna have to come back into the kingdom in your right mind. All right.
asks,
You're gonna have to come back in the kingdom in your right mind. You don't want to share, man, like the brother said. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get this one real quick. This brother, if I could find it. I was just watching his lesson, the beloved brother. Now let's go. I'm gonna he was right at the end of the video. And subscribe to this brother's page, this beloved brother's page. Only the elect.
The Lord Almighty.
Let's go where I wanted to make a quick point. Because women hate sharing men, right? That's their biggest issue. I'm not gonna share no man. I'm not gonna be number 2, supposedly number 2. They numbering. You sitting here, the men of the Lord is gonna have an innumerable amount of wives in the kingdom.
Yeah, you know,
but you sit here number. I'm not gonna be number 2. I'm not gonna be okay. But you gonna die. You rather die on this side and come back into the kingdom. You still gonna have to share, man. Okay, but like
they have 4-1. It's coming, you know. So brothers that, you know, you ain't got women or whatever, you might not have, hey, don't worry. You know, the Lord got women that are set up, that, you know, are humble, quiet, virgins, you know, set up that the Lord is going to, you know, give unto you. That are going to.
Because this the Lord's program, man. The men, we ain't out here, oh, I want this woman. I want this type of crown. I want, you know what I'm saying? Oh, if I don't get this amount of women, then I don't want them. I don't want, you know. Just carnally thinking. We ain't out here like that. We ain't studying no women at the end of the day. We trying to do the work and be the men of the Lord. Be worthy of being those men. And then whatever the Lord deems appropriate for each man, that's what he's going to do. Because this is his program. It ain't our program. But you got these women out here. Oh, you don't treat me like this and that. And oh, say you dealing with another woman and they find out, oh, you treating her like this. And you ain't. It's all about, it's all about them. They put themselves above the Lord and his program and his word. And that's beyond diabolical.
Even, you know? And these women are women of the elect, you know, in order, women that are in order. And really, you might have a woman, she might not be in order, but when ship hits the fan, her ass is going to get right in line, right in order. When she starts seeing enough blood on the streets and she starts seeing women getting taken and ravished, you better believe she's going to get in fucking order. And if not, then she's next. All right? It's the reality of it. So, yeah, that's it. You know, calling Yahweh Shemel Shai. I'm going to go ahead and play this video. We'll close it out.
Good evening, judges. Biologically, sex is designed for one main purpose, procreation. Anything else, that's extra. The female reproductive cycle comes around once a month. For a man, it's every day. For each sexual act, the woman's one egg is matched by the man's 120 million sperm cells. Now let's do some calculation. 120 million sperm cells a day, every day, as opposed to one egg a month, every month, means, assuming all the cells are viable, that it will take only 30 men to impregnate all the women in the world. This points to one clear fact. A man is, by nature, polygamous. Monogamy and fidelity are unnatural situations promulgated by religious beliefs and social pressures. Take those away, every man would cheat. It's simply biological. Now let's look at the extra. It's a known fact that women, for the most part, are more emotional than men. So it's natural that after a sexual encounter, she'll be attached. But because a man is visual and logical in nature, there's no emotion involved. For him, it's just a physical release that's got nothing to do with love. A man loves his woman by protecting and providing for her. Period. It's really quite simple. For a man, the physical and the emotional, two separate entities. Thank you.
You see, it's really quite simple. Nature, right? But you get what you get in the society, which is run by Esau Edom, and the scriptures say that the way that the leader is, the king of the city so are the people, roughly paraphrased. So he makes the philosophies and the rules, and as the scriptures say right here, the Lord did a new thing in the earth. He did a new thing in the earth. It says, Jeremiah 31 verse 22, how long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For the Lord Yahweh hath created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man. Okay? So due to the curses of Deuteronomy 28, for us breaking the law, statutes, and commandments of the Heavenly Father, backsliding, right? The Lord cursed us, put these curses on us, and this is one of them. That in this society, Esau, Edom, that's run by him, the Lord gave it into his hands. He set up laws and legislations that are unrighteous decrees, that they're unrighteous laws, to allow the woman to have equal rights and equal benefits and equal everything to the man, even so much so that they pass the man in rights and benefits. They have more than the man, right? So that's why that these women have bought into feminism. I hear the brothers talking about the Willie Lynch in the first few pages. It talks about how the woman is set up as a, for lack of better words, a agent of destruction to the Israelite household. All right, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, women have been set up to get the man out of the house to receive this Section 8 income and all these different things. That's why when the Lord ultimately through Trump cuts this Section 8, right, it's gonna affect more so the women, because they have bought into this system of feminism and I don't need a man and I could do bad by myself. I could get Section 8 income. I got the police on speed dial for nigga try to mess with me or somebody try to mess with me. I got these things backing me. That's been the whole mindset of the Israelite woman and these different women in this even heathen women in this nation. That's what they've been depending on. It ain't, like I said, it's not just about the Israelite woman. It's about these heathen as well, right? And they're taking on the philosophies of feminism as well, coming over here to America from their other countries and nations and adopting these philosophies and mindset to where now they're depending on the system as well. So it's finna, and not only just the system. When the whole system collapses, the dollar and everything, it's gonna be a dog eat dog world. It ain't gonna be no more working and all these comforts and luxuries and the normalcy. When the lights go out and everybody's left to fend for themselves, where are women gonna be? Hiding, man. They're not gonna be out here acting like they act right now in the houses with their husbands, bucking up, fighting and shit, talking mad shit. When them lights go out and everybody gotta get it how they live, it ain't gonna be no women out here in the streets acting like no men. These dyke bitches, they not gonna be out here in the streets acting like niggas, trying to rough niggas up and steal food and shit like that, because they the weaker vessel. They can't stand toe-to-toe. No woman can stand toe-to-toe with a man, okay? So it ain't gonna be no women out here trying to do that, right? So where they gonna be? They're gonna be through, especially women that don't have no men, especially women that don't have no men of the Lord. You can have these women can have men. They're not men of the Lord. The Lord ain't dealing with these men. He gonna destroy the men and the women and their children and everybody, the whole family. Everybody gotta go. All right? The Lord is cleaning house in the earth. It's finna be millions of people giving up the ghost, going back to the spirit realm, because that's judgment. People fail to realize the point of life. So, Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 13, the whole duty of man is to fear the Lord, keep his commandments. So everybody that's not doing that, they gotta go. Point is simple. Isaiah 32 verse 9, rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Give ear. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice. What's the voice of the Lord? The prophets, right? But see, in Isaiah 4:1, they're going to be searching for a man of the Lord, because that's who the Lord's going to be dealing with. Everybody else is getting judged. The Lord's having mercy and favor on his elect men. And when the women see that, and all our people see that, they're going to try to cleave to the men. Even men and children going to try to cleave to the men. How much more the women? All right? So the Lord is telling you to give ear to his voice now. Rise up, you careless daughters. You don't give a damn about shit. Got children. You put your children in jeopardizing situations. You put yourself in jeopardizing situations to go to jail and to be, with your mouth putting yourself in situations. And you're not thinking about your children. That's why the Lord likens women to ostriches in the scriptures in the book of Job. Because ostriches, they bury their eggs in the dirt, and then they get so preoccupied in something else. They running and trampling over their own eggs and killing their own babies. That's how you women act. So the Lord is telling you, ye careless daughters, give ear unto my speech, and you better. The women you women that don't give ear, you're done. You're done, man. Ain't nobody sitting here feeling sorry for you women or nobody. These nigga women, nobody's feeling sorry for y'all. These heathen want y'all throats, y'all necks. Right? It says, give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall you be troubled, you careless women, for the vintage shall fail. The gathering shall not come. Meaning the food. You see the shortages coming, the tariffs causing major shortages that's already in effect, full effect, finna go down in a couple weeks probably. Before the summer is fully in full-fledged. We finna start seeing major shortages. Blackouts is looming. Coming from other countries is warning for blackouts. Russia warning about worldwide blackouts. So it's all going down, man. You women, y'all still talking shit. Y'all still bucking up. But it's like the brother said, y'all ain't gonna get right until the bullets start flying, till blood is being shed. And then guess what? Men ain't gonna want to deal with y'all. Especially the men of the Lord. We gonna be Abaratazah, we be the men, we gonna be using keen wisdom, keen circumspection, keen what's the word? Discernment, keen discernment to discern which women is sincere and are humble, and which are putting on the front and trying to act like they humble just to get a free meal and get protection and get the mercy of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. We gonna see right through that. Ain't nobody getting by. Ain't no women getting through. It's gonna be strict and harsh and severe scrutinization going on and discerning. It says, tremble ye women, verse 11, tremble ye women that are at ease. Be troubled. That's what you better do. You better be scared fucking shitless. But we can only make so many lessons, and you're not gonna listen. Only the elect women is listening, because they taking these words and they're applying them. They're not just letting them go in one ear and out the other. They actually are afraid. They actually are trembling at this word. It says, tremble you women that are at ease. Be troubled, you careless ones. Strip you and make you bare and gird sackcloth upon your loins. It says, they shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine, because it ain't gonna be no food for you women. All the resources, the water, the electricity, the air, the heat, okay? The water, you ain't gonna be able to bathe. The resources, toothpaste, soap, everything that you could think of, tampons, all that, clean clothes. It's gonna be done, man. You women are through. You rebellious women, man, that don't want to listen. Micah 7 verse 10. She that is mine enemy shall see it. You want to be an enemy and against the word of the Lord and against the men of the Lord and against this word going out? You're going to see it. It said, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord Yahweh thy power? You see, these women, where I don't see, because women cleave to power. So right now, we are required to have faith. We got to believe in something that we can't see. We can see it through the scriptures that we read, but we can't see it in the physical world yet. So the women are like, oh yeah, I know you serving the Lord, but whatever. I don't see no power. You ain't getting no power yet. Show me some power, and that'll impress me. That's the mindset of these women. But soon, right, they're going to see these words come to pass and be manifested in the earth, right? But shame is going to cover them like a garment. It's like you putting on a sheet over you. That's how much shame these women are going to have. Because they're going to realize that they bought into this fake ass society and they believe the dream. They bought a dream. Right? And they're going to be ashamed because they was duped. It says, where is the Lord thy power? Mine eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire in the streets. These women are going to be trodden down like shit in the streets. You see? Because Esau Edom is coming in. Isaiah 10 verse 6, I will send him against the hypocritical nation. I'm going to start verse 5. O Assyrian, the rod of mine anger and the staff in their hand is mine indignation. I will send him against a hypocritical nation, and against the people of my wrath will I give him a charge. And these women are the most hypocritical creatures, all right, out of all our people. It says to take the spoil and to take the prey and to tread them down like the mire in the streets. That's what the Lord is finna give this devil the authority and the command to do, to go and trample the hypocrites of our people, 2/3 of our people in the streets. And the majority of them is going to be women, because women outnumber men around roughly 9-2, 9-1, something like that. So that's what's coming, man. And we just, we doing our jobs. We don't feel emotional about this because you women are the ones that's emotional. You women are supposed to follow after the man that you're seeking to be with. All right, and taking on his mind. That's why I say the Maccabees' mother, she stirred up a manly spirit within herself when she was finna be tortured to death. Okay, she's finna be just tortured to death, and she stirred up a manly spirit in her, meaning she was using wisdom. She understood the scriptures, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and what was to come after that. What she was involved in. She understood what she was involved in. Okay, but these women have no idea what's going on, and only the elect women is going to take heed to these warnings and get right and be submissive and obedient as the scriptures command. The Lord commands women to be. They're going to be in order and play their roles. All right, they're going to be helpmeets. They're going to have quiet spirits. They're going to be pillars of rest to their husbands, helping them. They're going to again, be submissive and obedient in all things. All right, if it's a disagreement, the woman is going to be submissive, meaning to submit to the men. All right, they're not going to be talking shit, being disrespectful. They're not, all right, they're going to be what the scriptures command them to be, virtuous women. Proverbs 31. The older women teaching the younger women to obey their own husbands as Sarah obeyed Abraham, calling him Lord. That's what the hopeful elect women is focused on, not their own emotions and desires or what they want in this crumbling ass society, in this world that's coming to naught, that's finna be nuclear pelted. You how dumb can you be to be out here trying to seek your own life and desires and what you want instead of following after your husband? How dumb can you be? That's why these women gonna be ashamed. Like you don't even have to have a lot of sense to understand. You just have to want to understand. These women don't want, they rather be in a society that caters to them. That just, caters to their desires and feelings and emotions. But that shit is leaving, it's going. As you can see. We was just reading. All the men are put on game to you women and don't want to deal with you. All right? Over here in the West, they taking passport trips to other countries just to get real women. You women don't even understand. That men don't even want. Men just put up with y'all. When all hell break loose, these men they gonna show that they don't really give a fuck about these women. They gonna use them, prostitute them, do all manner of hell and what they want to do with them, because men don't respect you women. You women are not respectable. You're not submissive. You don't give a damn about your husband, about him, his feelings and emotions, and helping him be strong, so have a clear mind so he can, take care of the house. You don't give a damn about none of that. So when all hell break loose, you best believe these men not gonna give a damn about you selfish ass women. The men gonna be selfish in that day. They gonna be knocking y'all ass over the top. All right, If you don't listen the first time, that's it. These men ain't taking that shit no more. It's gonna be up, and it ain't gonna be no mercy for y'all. And that's just the reality of it. And nobody, because nobody's going, the scriptures speak about nobody having mercy upon their neighbors, friends fighting against friends, neighbor against neighbor, family member against family member. So the weaker vessel, the woman, ain't gonna be exempt and excluded from that. They're gonna be the ones getting beat, you know what I'm saying, knocked upside the top, man, and pushed out the way. You know what I'm saying? All manner of abomination. Men is gonna be fucking cannibalizing you women after, you know, graping y'all ass, probably to deletion, and then cannibalizing y'all ass, and different, man, you know, children, all type of stuff is finna happen. But y'all women, you don't learn from the past. 70 AD, they was eating, you know what I'm saying, different cannibalistic mannerisms was heavy going on. You women don't think about the history, and because you just trapped and got your head stuck up your ass. So I'm, you know, just through the spirit and power, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you know, just making them quick points. It's not a good time to be a single woman out here. and again, only the elected women is gonna take these warnings serious. And the rest of you women, we don't take you serious. You just, the only reason that you women are still talking shit is because the lights are still on. That's the only reason. Soon as them lights go off, it's over with for y'all. So y'all talk y'all shit and enjoy it while it still lasts. Cause that talking that shit is gonna get y'all put in the dirt by Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Cause you gonna do just like we just read. She that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her. She be trodden down like the mire in the streets. So if that's what you want, keep on talking shit, and we gonna find out. Because you trust in this system, and this system is telling you. Trump himself is telling you he's cutting the Section 8. He's cutting the housing, you know, benefits. All of that is gone. The people the system you trust in that backs you is telling your ass with these statues, making fun of you. You think that that's a putting you on a pedestal with them fucking statues. This right here is not putting, this is making fun of you. But you women don't even see it. You don't even see it. Look at this. You still think that the world is catered to you and designed for you. That world is fading out. It's gone. It's gone. It's already gone. But y'all, some of these women still think that it's still intact, and you know, at the end of the day, that's the judgment of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So I don't run to our Lord willing. I pray this lesson was edifying, ending and giving all praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rahakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone, teach and rule well, and peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Kwam Yasha Allah, Abba Soon, Shalom.